Hello? Hello? That's it? Good afternoon. All right. Good afternoon. I always hate to break up such joyous noise. That's as high as it goes. All right, everybody will. Wow, that does work, doesn't it? All right, well, I always hate to break up such joyous noise, and when we come together as a community, it really is like a nice family holiday. We just have so much to catch up on and see each other, so good afternoon. It's wonderful to have you all here today. This time of year brings such joy to our community. The decorations, the laughter, the spirit of celebration. And you know, we gather each year for this event, and while each year feels a little different, the heart of it always stays the same. We're here to recognize the people who make Bishop Gadsden so special. That's you all. This has been a remarkable year for our community. We marked 175 years of Bishop Gadsden. It's a milestone that represents generations of people choosing to care for one another and build something lasting. We celebrated together throughout the year with gatherings across our community, and those moments reminded us that we're not just honoring history, we're actively creating it. So continuing that legacy, we're about to welcome Seafields by Bishop Gadsden to our family, a new community that will carry forward the same values and sense of belonging that defines us here. It's exciting to see how far our reach extends while staying true to who we are. And man, what a community we are. Each year, our residents come together to show their gratitude to every team member in a powerful way. And we'll see the result of that generosity today. It reflects something profound, the respect and appreciation shared across this entire community. It strengthens all of us and deepens the connections that make this place feel like home. And today we also get to honor our Employee of the Year. And while one person will stand here and receive the recognition, the truth is that excellence runs deep in our community. Every nominee could be standing in that spot. Each of them bring unique gifts: dedication, compassion, skill, the ability to dress in really cool colors. Or if you didn't know handshaking is a skill, go see Officer Chisholm and he will teach you what a handshake is. And together, this group of folks right up here in these first couple of rows, they reflect the character of our entire team. That's what makes this celebration so meaningful. We're not just honoring one person's achievement. We're celebrating the kind of community we've built together. None of this happens by accident. It takes residents who care deeply and team members who show up every day with genuine commitment. Together, all of you affirm positive living for all who live and work here. Thank you all for being part of this community and for everything that you contribute to it. Now, to begin our celebration, please join me in welcoming two of our talented team members, Bree and Elise, who are going to give us a musical performance, and after that, Charles Jenkins will lead us in prayer. Thank you all.
Check, 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 check. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world and sin in error pining till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angels' voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine.
There's absolutely no way I can follow that. Thank you, Bree and Elise. Let us pray. Almighty and ever-living God, in this season when light breaks into the world's darkness, we pause to give thanks for the people who make this place what it is. For every employee whose care, skill, patience, and quiet strength shape daily life here at Bishop Gadsden, we give you thanks. We thank you for work done with compassion, for tasks performed unseen, and for the countless moments of kindness that create the spirit of home in this community. We give thanks as well for the generosity of our residents, whose gifts make today's celebration possible. Their support reflects the deep bond that holds this place together, where gratitude is shared and blessings move in both directions. As we honor those who serve with distinction, bless them with renewed joy in their work, confidence in their gifts, and the assurance that what they do matters. Guide us all through this holy season. Make us people who shine with grace, who treat one another with dignity, and who remember that every act of care draws us closer to the world you desire. All this we ask in your name. Amen.
Oh my gosh, what a joy. What a joy to welcome all of you here again and gather for, I think, our most meaningful celebration of the year in one of our most meaningful years ever. I wish you all could see what I see. Again, it's going up, the crowd is going down the hall. It's just amazing. Today we get to do two things that I absolutely love, and that's honor excellence and celebrate your generosity. But this celebration wouldn't happen the way that it does without a lot of incredible work. And I'm talking about those who made this celebration today happen, who planned and prepared this incredible event. Our entire HR team, especially Janet Legg, wherever Janet is, thank you. And our wonderful performers, Bree Abraham and Elise Rogers, are on our HR team. Were they not amazing? We have such talent right here on our team. And of course, our incredible charitable giving, charitable mission committee and charitable giving and communications team who support the charitable mission committee, and especially Stephanie Acapenti, who really wears this wonderful blended hat of supporting the charitable giving component as well as team member engagement. And she brings a lot of that to life, so thank you, Stephanie. But there are a lot of teams out there who have been supporting this in wonderful ways. You'll have a delightful reception set up by EVS and our culinary teams. And there are many who are watching today online because not everybody could fit in this chapel. So we've got a whole team at the Glen who are making sure that we are live streamed and in everybody's home at the Glen as well. So a lot of moving parts and a lot of places to be thankful. But as we get ready to celebrate and honor those stars among us, when I say this celebration couldn't happen the way it does without the work of many, I'm especially thinking about our charitable mission committee under the leadership of Jack Coates. He has had an amazing vision for this year, and I am so grateful to him. And he's had a lot of support from Russ Crane, our resident council chair, who, having been down this path, along with many of you who have served, is a great guide. The committee who has supported these efforts and made today happen with Jack's leadership has really brought about what we're here today to celebrate. So it is my pleasure to bring Jack up to say a few words and give you some very exciting news.
Oh my Lord. This is a huge audience. This is wonderful. My gosh. As Sarah said, I'm the vice president of the Research Council. I'm a chemist of the Residence Council, and my responsibility is the annual charitable mission. Today's focus is on the Employee Appreciation Fund. As we all know, one of the main benefits of living at Bishop Gaston is the quality of the staff, of the team members who help us and enrich our lives. And this is the day that we're here truly to honor them in a tangible way. I had my workout this morning with Nathan. He took a little gentle treatment of me this morning, but he said this is one of his favorite days of the year, when he realizes what an amazing place this is and what a wonderful group of team members that we have. And all of us who are residents couldn't agree more. So I want to start by expressing my appreciation to all of the residents who contributed to the Employee Appreciation Fund this year. Our goal for the fund this year was to raise $725,000, but we raised almost $900,000. Couldn't agree more. So this means that every full-time team member will receive a check for $1,880. Team members who have been here less than a year will receive a proportional amount. I want to thank everybody for their generosity, and I especially want to thank Stephanie, who's been a huge help, Abby, who's worked every hour of every day, I think, on this, and Elizabeth Stevens, who's really stepped into a big role this year. So thanks to everybody. Thank you for all your generosity, and Merry Christmas.
Well, that is truly something to celebrate. What a remarkable new goal we've met. You know, I say again that I'm in this humbling position where I get to look out and see the faces of this community, the faces of generosity and excellence. So this is a vantage point that one day we're going to have a camera so you all can see what it looks like too. Because I look at what you've accomplished Your donations have propelled us to the largest year ever. And I think about in our 175th, you've taken us to 1880. So I think it's something to be extremely proud of. It's a privilege to recognize our remarkable nominees today. Each of you has been lifted up by your peers as leaders and as team members of the month. Y'all are just amazing. Thank you. You exemplify the best of what it means to be a part of this community. And I want you to know I see you too from this amazing vantage point. And I'm so proud. But you're seen by all the others who work around you. It's your presence on their teams. It's your gift of all that you do, whether it's in their home or transporting or responding or being next to them when something is needed. It makes a huge difference. And it makes our celebrations today more about something more than just accolades and achievements. You've certainly achieved a great deal, and you are the best among us. But I love what I heard just before I stepped up here from one of our team members of the month, and I'm looking now at all of the faces of our team members as I say this. The message was, everyone should be up here because everyone fulfills this mission and accomplishes this work together. And I thought that was a really beautiful sentiment. Thank you, Jenny, for that. So when I look out and I see all these faces, I think about the relationships. That's what knits us together. It's the everyday interactions that turn this very attractive place to work and to live into something much more, into the community that we love. This is where kindness travels kind of in circles, doesn't it? It moves in this circular fashion, and where our generous spirit is both offered and received every day, and in multiple ways, and not just the ways that you might think of the team member serving. Oftentimes, a team member is receiving a gift of real kindness and caring from residents, and it's just this wonderful circle. And I think about the world we live in, where we're what we get from the world outside of Bishop Gadsden. We live in don't we live in a bubble? Because we get the sound bites, mostly the negative ones, and we get to see the shiny pictures on social media that tell only this much of a story. But here, you all, residents and team members alike, are appreciated as real and present and loved, full human beings. We know each other in the good times and the bad times, don't we? I think nothing shows this more clearly than your generosity, the generosity of our residents and families through the Team Member Appreciation Fund. These are gifts that are freely given. They're not tips like you expect out in the world. Those are the expectation out beyond this community. Here, these gifts are made in genuine gratitude for the people who support you and brighten your days. And this year, as we've hit new heights of that generosity, it just brings to mind the statement that I hear so often from residents, which is, our team members make this place feel like home. I hear that, and it's true. So every resident who's given is really giving a tangible thank you for every act of service that's seen and unseen, all those moments of patience, maybe the extra step, and I mean those countless small actions. When the housekeeper appears at your door and you feel like it feels like a friendly visit, or when a CNA notices that a resident is having a really tough day and they need some extra TLC, or the maintenance team member who shows up to fix one thing, and then takes care of a few other things along the way. That never happens, does it? But they know it matters. The server, who also knows how you take your coffee or exactly how many slices of bacon you're interested in for breakfast, or the nurse, who may not be seen to most, but who stays late to reassure a worried family, or who sees a struggling team member and stands by to offer support in a tough moment. These are these are the elements that root us in our relationships, and they transform everything. It's why we trust, and it's why we all feel we belong here. It's why if you ask our team members, they'll say, I'm here for the residents. That's why I love being here. And like I said, you ask our residents, they'll say our team members make it home. And like Aaron said, it doesn't happen by accident. It takes real intention. And I don't know about you, but I marvel that we have a 175-year history of doing this. How fitting is it that this year we're taking that culture and that sense of community into a whole new community. And as that community opens, as Seafields is opening and growing, I can tell you that team is building on the culture we treasure right here as well. We are really expanding the reach. So as we prepare, and I'm about to name our employees of the month and name our employee of the year, I want our 12 nominees to hear me clearly, but I want every team member in the room and those who are way down the hall, way back there, to hear it too. Your presence matters every single day. Your service matters. Your kindness matters. And you are contributing to the strength of this community. But more importantly, your work is shaping lives in ways you really can never know the depth of. Take that to heart. The generosity that we celebrate today, the generosity of our residents and families, it's a direct reflection of how you've touched lives. For your excellence, your dedication, the love you bring in every single day. Thank you for choosing to serve. Thank you for embodying what our community really means. So, the moment has come, and it is my great pride and honor to introduce some very important people to you. So I'm going to share with you all of the folks who were eligible for our Team Member of the Year this year. And it goes back to our Team Member of the Year in December of 2024. We run on the 12 months. So we're going to journey through the year. Now in December, we had a wonderful long-time team member who was our December Team Member of the Month, Jenny Uhas. Jenny truly embodies the spirit and heart of Myers Hall. She consistently goes above and beyond for every resident. Let's give Jenny a round of applause. She takes the time to understand residents and understand their interests, the challenges they may be facing, the goals they have, so that we can create programs that are engaging and meaningful. Whether she's planning community events, offering support, or simply sharing a warm conversation in passing, which she does many times, Jenny brings an energy that makes residents really feel valued and supported. She has formed long-lasting connections that sets her apart. She approaches each interaction with compassion and patience, creating an environment where residents are comfortable being themselves. What could be better? And has an exceptional gift for making people feel at home. Jenny's kindness and commitment shine in everything she does. Myers Hall is a stronger and more welcoming place because of Jenny and the influence she has on our residents' lives. It's meaningful and enduring, as is Jenny, who's been with us a long, long time. So congratulations to Jenny. So as we closed out last year and moved into this year, we celebrated Jenny's compassion and creativity. We entered January with another example of exceptional dedication. And that was our friend in purple, Jason Guy, physical therapy assistant. Come on up, Jason. Jason, you all probably know, has worn a number of hats at Bishop Gadsden and a number of different outfits. Starting in utility and server roles, where he built a reputation for reliability, a strong work ethic, and a genuine desire to help others. And then he grew and developed a new path where he challenged himself, ultimately becoming the amazing physical therapy assistant that he is today. I think his journey is a testament to determination and passion for making a difference where he felt he could really serve. In his role as a PTA, Jason brings a wealth of knowledge and an incredible ability to connect with people he serves. He usually offers not only the skill of his care, but a lot of encouragement, a lot of patience, and a lot of compassion, because he's often guiding someone through a difficult recovery or seeing someone through one of their tough moments. So although we sometimes call them physical terrorists, we don't call Jason that. He's not a physical terrorist. He has a way of making people feel understood and very much supported. So thank you, Jason, for being our January. January showed us growth, and February shows us grace in the form of a smile that just never fades. Christy Gannett, Administrative Coordinator for Myers Hall. Christy is a steady and uplifting presence in every sense of the word. She's consistently pleasant, thoughtful, genuinely caring, and brings a really wonderful calming assurance to those around her. Now, an administrative coordinator, you may know, handles so many moving parts, you just can't imagine. And she steps in during the moments that require extra hands or whatever is needed and just gets the job done. Christy's always ready to help without hesitation. And she just radiates that positivity throughout the community, offering comfort and encouragement to team members too, and residents who visit her frequently. She listens with intention. That's one thing we heard. Acts with kindness and approaches each interaction with the qualities that make people feel valued. From her very first day, she embodied the BG way through her commitment and spirit and her genuine love for the people she serves. She doesn't just contribute, she brings it up. She elevates what's happening in Myers Hall, enriching the experience of everyone fortunate enough to work alongside her. So congratulations to Christy Gannett, who is February. In March, we recognized someone whose quick thinking and compassion made an equally meaningful impact. Officer Edward Peverty on our community response team. Our team leader. Edward is our community response team leader. And he is, you all know Edward so well. He's the face that you don't want to see when you're in trouble, but you're really glad you see when you're in trouble. Approachable, incredibly dependable, someone the community knows they can count on no matter what the situation may be. And he's been in a lot of situations with us. He notices needs before people have to ask. Often he is perceptive enough to know where he is needed to be. Whether he's caring for a worried pup, or finding the loose pup that's gotten out, offering reassurance or a calming presence in the middle of a difficult time you might be having, or tracking down a mysterious noise that was reported, or I'm sure there are wildlife stories and other things. There are so many things. Edward comes and offers genuine care to every task with an unmistakable smile. So we appreciate his strong work ethic, his deep commitment to the people and pets who make BG home, and his kindness that creates comfort, builds trust, and seemingly endless willingness to help in bigger, small ways. Thank you, Edward, for leaving a positive, lasting impression on everyone you encounter and embodying the BG way in all that you do. Congratulations to Edward, our March Team Member of the Month. Edward's willingness to step in wherever needed set the tone for April, when we honored another community response team member known for incredible professionalism. And that would be Officer Alexander Chisholm, community response team member. If you accidentally set off an alarm, Alexander will be there before you can even say oops. If your thermostat is acting up, he's already investigating the issue. No matter the task, big or small, unexpected or urgent, Alexander steps in with professionalism, patience, and a steady sense of assurance that instantly puts us at ease. His dedication goes far beyond simply responding to calls. He's consistently offering solutions and looking for ways that he can get out in front of what might be coming. So he's strengthening the community not just through his skill, but through the way he carries himself as well. One of the most respectful, attentive, courteous, and gentlemanly individuals on our team. Whether he's helping a resident through a stressful moment or offering support to a team member, Alexander, we appreciate your kindness, your reliability, and your commitment to the very best of the BG way. Thank you so much. From there, we moved into May with a nominee whose work supports the health, confidence, and well-being of our residents. And unfortunately, her health is not great today, so we are missing Laura Chapman, our wellness instructor. She is so sorry she couldn't be here, and we're sorry she's under the weather. But as most of you know, Laura, she is a wonderfully calm, a wonderfully steady presence, and positive in her commitment to our well-being for all of us, really, for residents particularly, but for our team members too. She approaches every task with utmost professionalism. I love when she comes to a leadership gathering and she makes us work and gives us a guided meditation or teaches us something new about ways to have a mind-body connection that helps us in our days. Friendly, approachable, and easy to talk to, Laura has a natural ability to put people at ease. She listens with compassion, offers help without hesitation, and makes everyone feel comfortable, no matter what their level of fitness or engagement in the class may be. Laura has a great way of helping everyone modify and feel good about themselves. So we're sorry she's not here, but Laura was our May Team Member of the Month. And that carried us into June, where we recognized another teammate who brings compassion and care to some of our most vulnerable residents and has done so for a long time, Samantha Gadsden, who is a CNA in Arcadia, in our memory support. Samantha consistently demonstrates compassion, professionalism, and commitment to quality of care. And whether she's supporting residents through their daily routines or lending a hand to a fellow team member, every task has concern for the well-being of those in her care. She is a steady presence with someone. She can be right there with someone whose memory may be failing, who may be confused or concerned about, not knowing what their day might bring. And Samantha is an incredibly steady presence for all those she takes care of. She brings a sense of calm to challenging moments, and she's got a wonderful sense of joy. And I think about her tenacity for many, many years, being really an angel in Arcadia. Her teammates know they can rely on her, and that's very important, not only for the care that she's going to provide, but also for the encouragement, collaboration, and just the bright spirit that's going to make every day better. So thank you, Sam, for the warmth, dedication, and heartfelt care that lifts our entire community. And thank you for enriching all of us, but especially those residents in your care. You embody what it means to truly make a difference. So congratulations to Samantha. And that was followed in July by another remarkable example of strength and service demonstrated during time of pretty major transition, and that would be Annie Palmer, our project coordinator. Annie played an essential role in ensuring smooth and successful move-ins to Bishop Gadsden for a lot of you in this room and many more. She has offered steady guidance through what is a very big transition in your lives, and she is an incredibly calm, steady presence, an expert in her project management, and she helps everyone stay focused, solutions-oriented, quick to anticipate needs and knows the questions that are going to come up, and she steps in to help because I think she recognizes what a big transition this is for everyone. So while her skill makes the transition work well because of the excellence with which she carries out her role, it's really the heart that shines through in all she does. To walk beside all of you who are making that big move. But she manages to make a complex transition feel seamless. So Annie, thank you for your thoughtful approach to all that you do, for the heart that you put into it, and for the lasting effect and impact you've had on so many people as you look out in this room. I know you see it. We truly appreciate you, Annie, and we congratulate her as our July Team Member of the Month. In August, we honored someone whose perseverance could rival anyone's, Mr. John Stanley, our floor tech in Gadsden Glen. Mr. John is truly remarkable. He has an unmatched determination and a little excitement. Not to worry, John will help. What I was about to say is John's work ethic is truly unmatched. He arrives at his job every day at 4:30 in the morning, and he is always ready, always dependable, ready to jump in and give his best. And as he says, takes it one day at a time to make it a great day. He is so inspiring to everyone around him. And his commitment, you can see at every corner of Gadsden Glen, where the carpets are spotless and the floors look great, and his attention to detail and diligent care can truly be seen. Described as warm, polite, exceptionally hardworking, Mr. John brings professionalism but also heart to his role. He carries himself with quiet strength and pride, uplifting people around him, just in the way he shows up every single day. So thank you, John, for embodying a great spirit of service and for being our August Team Member of the Month. In September, we celebrated a nominee whose behind-the-scenes support keeps our community running smoothly every day, and that is Katie Gillis, IT Support Specialist. We can't squeeze anymore. Katie keeps the Glen's technology humming. She is working behind the scenes to ensure that everything is running smoothly. And I can tell you, as any computer user knows, that is a gift. That is a gift. She checks in regularly. She is out there offering help before you might even realize you need it. So you've got a problem, she knows it, she's coming to fix it, and you may not even realize you've got it yet. And she's bringing thoughtful ideas to make our community stronger, serving on our BBG committee, our Employee Voice Committee, as a wonderful contributing member. Her proactive nature isn't just helpful, it really can be extremely transformative when she's in the midst of making sure all systems are working well. She serves with integrity, has an extremely generous spirit, exercises wise stewardship, and embodies the values with consistency and sincerity of our mission. She approaches each challenge with clarity and purpose, capable presence bringing confidence to everyone she supports. Katie's blend of technical expertise, forward thinking, and genuine care makes a sincere difference across our entire community. So thank you, Katie, for not just keeping things running, but for supporting the care given to the residents and the work of Gadsden Glen team members in very meaningful ways. We appreciate you as our September Team Member of the Month. Now remember, I mentioned that EVS team member that shows up to fix one thing and takes care of a lot of others. Well, you might know that October brought us a nominee who solves problems with skill and a smile, and that would be Josh Bailey, Maintenance Tech 2. Josh is dependable, hardworking, the kind of problem solver who makes even the toughest challenges look effortless. He brings a can-do attitude. And I think that gives confidence to all of us. When we see him at the door, we know that our problems will be solved. His steady presence is friendly, respectful. He's always willing to step in. He consistently gives his best to every task, every day, and it shows in the quality of work and the trust he's earned throughout the community. So, Josh, we appreciate you for the way that you lend whatever hand is needed to whatever is causing the problem at the moment, and for bringing it to resolution with such care and dedication to what you do. Thank you, Josh, for being our October Team Member of the Month. In November, we honored someone who helps our community feel connected, informed, and supported, and that would be Hannah Doyle, Resident Services Coordinator. Hannah helps BG stay informed and connected, ensuring communication is clear, timely, and welcoming. She greets new members with warmth and ease, offering guidance that makes them feel at home from day one. Whether she's organizing information, answering questions, supporting resident committees, including the Flower Guild whenever they need an extra hand, Hannah is approaching her tasks with grace and enthusiasm. Hannah, thank you for your kindness, reliability, and thoughtful presence that help the community bloom, quite literally, and in spirit as well. Thank you, Hannah, for enriching not just what happens at BG through what you do, but through the way you do it, uplifting everyone around you. And congratulations to Hannah, who was just our November Team Member of the Month. So I give to you a pretty amazing field, and I have to just tell you that it was extremely difficult to make a decision about this. Because after 12 months, 12 extraordinary team members, and countless moments that we know each one of them is fulfilled, we arrive at the big moment. But I like Jenny's spirit, which is everyone here is a winner. So this year, because there's a remarkable showcase of what it truly means to lead with compassion and commitment, every single one of you leaves an indelible mark on this community. Today, we turn the spotlight to one individual whose contributions stand out, whose spirit, consistency, care, contributions to the community have made a profound difference in lots of ways, in the way that care is given and in other meaningful ways throughout this person's wonderful tenure with Bishop Gadsden. Not only a standout member of our team, but a recipient of a Strong Heart Scholarship, recognition reserved for those who exemplify purpose and dedication. This person's work embodies everything that our Team Member of the Year represents and everything that we celebrate as we name our Team Member of the Year. So I'm very proud to announce the winner is Jason Guy. Now, each of our team members of the month has a wonderful gift that they will take with them, and what Jason's taking with him is a wreath up here filled with $100 bills and a check to go with it. So we're really excited, Jason, for your honor, and thank you for representing the best of the best. This is an incredible field, and I'm proud of every single one of you. Congratulations, Jason. So as we make our way, of course, our team members will be excited to pick up their card and see their wonderful gift from the generosity of our residents. And I'd love for everyone to please stay as we enjoy a reception in the living room in Myers Hall. Thank you all for a wonderful showing and a wonderful evening.